Hi, I'm Mike with Veloci, and I'm here today to teach you a thing or two about the Veloci pressure gauges. These gauges are offered in two sizes of 5 and 10,000 psi. These gauges are meant to be paired with a top mount pressure gauge fitting. Once installed, the gauge measures running pressure, allowing users to see spikes that occur when the gun trigger is released or engaged. The two gauges that you see here are going to be 5 and 10,000 psi. So here you've got 0 up to 5 and 0 up to 10,000. And typically the rule of thumb with this is that you don't want to use more than 2/3 of your gauge for your rated pressure. So for example, if you're running 3,500 to 4,000 psi, you can get away with a 5,000 psi gauge. But as soon as you go over 4,000 psi, you should actually jump to a larger gauge because you need to catch spikes in case something happens. When you're installing your gauge, there are typically two different places you're going to install. There's the fixed location at your unloader or at your pump that would go in a designated port that's 1/4 inch. This location will also show if cavitation in the pump is occurring, something that you may not hear or feel. The needle on the gauge will simply bounce and appear to be trembling. The other option is to use a gauge fitting with a 1/4 inch port. And this is typically going to be used right at the base of a gun. This will also catch pressure spikes and alert you if pressure changes over time as your nozzle enlarges due to wear. We have two different materials for the gauge port fittings. We've got a lower PSI for smaller machines at 2,700 PSI max, and for larger machines, the stainless is a 6,000 PSI max. Veloci pressure gauges are a great accessory for maintenance on any pump, whether it's commercial or residential.